Gateway. Check out Gateway Entertainment Center on Friday and Saturday nights for extreme glow bowling. And for the diehards, stop by the Pro Shop where you can get your ball custom drilled to fit your hand perfectly. 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Edmonton's mecca of entertainment, at Gateway Boulevard and 34th Ave.
Most auto body repair shops are just that. Auto body repair and nothing else. Heck, they won't even look under the hood. Not at Chris's Auto Body. If you've got an auto body problem, they can fix it. And if you've got a mechanical problem, they can fix that too. Consider it the best of both worlds. Hey, when you've been in business for nearly 30 years, you learn a thing or two about keeping your customers happy. Edmonton's collision repair specialists are at Chris's Auto Body. Come see the renovated storefront at 125th Street just off the Yellowhead.
A warm house is a happy house and a happy wallet. Right now, when you upgrade your old furnace to an energy-efficient Train furnace, Weiss Johnson will take $500 off the bill. 500 dineros, 500 smackaroos, 500 big ones. However you say it, that's a great deal. A Train furnace will save you money in the long run, and Weiss Johnson will save you money right now. Get $500 off the installation of your new Train furnace. Call Weiss Johnson today at 463-3096.
It's the Edmonton Rush Halftime Show on Edmonton Sports Radio, Team 1260.
Good evening, I'm Jason Jones at the half. The Edmonton Rush engaged in a battle with the Arizona Sting. Didn't look good for a while, but the Rush now up 8-6 on Arizona. Rush, in fact, got blown out of the water to start the game. 4 goals on 4 shots. Pat Campbell being pulled for his 3rd straight game for the Rush, leading the way. 8 different goal scorers, actually. Dan Stroop, Bowen, Hillier, Walder, Chris Gill, Glaves, McElroy, and Quinlan all with goals. Ted Jenner chipping in with 3 assists, while Stroop, Daly, and O'Connor, and also Jason Walder pitching in with 2 assists as well. For Arizona tonight, Dan Dawson, 2 goals, 2 assists. Plunkett has a pair of goals for the Sting. Elsewhere tonight in the NLL, Philadelphia is in Calgary right now after 1 quarter. The Calgary Roughnecks edging the Philadelphia Wings 3-2. When we come back after a short break, we'll hear from Rush goalie Pat Campbell, very candid about the Rush's acquisition of Curtis Pallador this week. At the half, it's the Edmonton Rush 8, the Arizona Sting 6. You're listening to Edmonton Rush Lacrosse on the Team 1260 Edmonton Sports Radio.
Edmonton Rush Lacrosse will return in a moment, right here on Edmonton Sports Radio. Team 1260. Team 1260.
We love you, man. I remember I'd come over to your place and help you clean it up and stuff. That's done, man. Those days are over. But we can all take comfort knowing that you are in a better place.
Come into the light. Step into the light. Follow me.
You've led a good life. Paid your taxes, remembered your mother's birthday. Oh, wait a minute. You never vacuumed.
Who's cheering for Sherwood Park tonight? Who's cheering for South Edmonton tonight?
Unless you really enjoy the heat, you better get vacuuming. Save your soul with St. Peter and head straight for Allnake Vacuum today. They offer service and maintenance on your current machine, plus they carry a great selection of new or reconditioned vacuum cleaners. Ask about 0 down and 0% financing OAC. Allnake Vacuum has the vacuum cleaner that's right for you in the West End on the corner of 153rd Street and Stony Plain Road.
Peace of mind and comfortable living. Get the most out of your investments. With careful planning, your retirement years will be the best time of your life. Whether you plan on golfing, traveling, or spending time with your grandkids, you can achieve the relaxing retirement you deserve. Wise decision-making now will help you make the most of your golden years later. Brent Bullis of Dundee Securities Corporation, a member of CIPF and host of The Money Show, offers financial advice and investment strategy discussions. Get tips and know-how on tax planning, estate planning, and investment selection. Achieve your goals without taking unnecessary risks. Learn how to pay less income tax. Here's an incredible opportunity to learn the best investment options after maximizing your RRSP. Free information specifically for you. Find yourself on the road to financial success. Call Brent Bullis at Dundee Securities today, 944-2700. That's 944-2700. Or join Brent on The Money Show Sunday mornings at 9 on Team 1260.
It's the Edmonton Rush Halftime Show on Edmonton Sports Radio, Team 1260.
Welcome back. I'm Jason Jones at the half as the Rush lead the Arizona Sting 8-6. Earlier today, the media and I had a chance to talk to incumbent goalie Pat Campbell about the recent trade for veteran Curtis Palladwar. First off, he was asked about the team's struggles against Colorado the last two games.
I don't think we can blame our defense. Our defense is doing a great job. The last game that we had in Colorado, I think, was the most resets that we've gotten in any game, meaning the 30-second clock worked its way down without them getting a shot on net. A lot of our problem, I think, has been the offense coming back and getting off the floor in time to get our defensive guys out there. We've been being burned a lot in transition goals, odd man breaks, 3-on-2s, 2-on-1s. It's been a tough go for the D guys because they've spent a lot of time on the floor, and I wouldn't say it's defense at all.
Yeah, just got a lot of confidence, and you're feeling good about your own game and your concentration and everything.
Well, I could lie to you and tell you I am, but I won't. I've had a rough year so far. Sports are like life. You ride the waves of positive and negative, and I'm hoping to learn enough during my negative wave that once I hit the positives, there's no looking back.
Yeah, I mean, when guys have to work full time and then travel to play games and such, the distractions must be a lot bigger than in other professional sports. I'm guessing it's not necessarily an excuse from your viewpoint, but it's difficult to stay focused all the time.
Well, we're not given the same luxuries as every other professional sport where we can take it as a full-time thing. I know the NHL guys, they wake up at 8, drive their kids to school, go for their massage, have their skate, eat right. I'm up at 6, to work by 7, and then I got night class and get on a plane. My Fridays and Thursdays and that, when I fly in a day early, they're 22 and 24-hour days when you consider the time change. So it's a grind. It's a definite grind, but as a professional athlete, we are being remunerated for it financially, and it's something we got to learn to cope with.
Yeah, you got to live through it. There's no other alternative.
That's right.
Yeah. Now, as for the acquisition of Curtis, that just gives you guys a lot more depth in goal, of course, and gives you relief on back-to-back game weeks, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that helps out a lot. Kurt and I played together in Columbus, and we had a great relationship, on the floor and off. There was really nothing wrong with the kid either. Wagger, he came in and played strong for us when he had to. I think it was just a case of Coach Day seeing our schedule down the road and knowing that the back-to-back games are tough to rely on just one guy.
What's the ideal situation with you and Curtis in net?
Well, I guess if you ask him, it's going to be a different answer. If you ask me, I'd like to see through what I started here in Edmonton. I still feel I owe the fans a great deal, and I owe the organization a great deal. And I'd just like the opportunity to go out and pay them back. And with Curtis here, I know what's going to mean for less opportunities for me to do that. So I got to make every game count that much more.
Do you think that helps you? Maybe gets that competitive fire going?
Absolutely. Two aspects. You're looking over your shoulder and you got a guy who's one of the best goalies in the league waiting to get in behind you. And on the flip side, I look over my shoulder and I got a guy who's one of my best friends sitting there cheering me on.
What's that like? I mean, you guys are buddies. You have a healthy competition. Ribbing each other already, or what?
Not in the least. We both know what one another needs in our games in the professional sport. And I think with Curtis, he's very astute to the fact that I need confidence. And it's only positive things that I hear from him. Every practice he's behind my net, cheering me on and keeping me up. And we're only going to grow from one another and build off each other. It would never get to a competitive stage, I think, with our friendship being as strong as it is.
You guys have faced the top team in the West, Colorado, the last couple weeks, and now Arizona, the second team in the West. Is it an advantage playing these top teams, or maybe a disadvantage?
Well, you get it all out of the way at the start, and you build for the rest of the schedule. But I personally don't feel that there's any strong and weak teams in the league anymore. Those days are long gone of the teams sitting in the cellar for 2 and 3 years. You'll get your expansion teams that always have a rough go in their first year or two. But every night and every team we meet is tough.
Favorite superhero tonight at Rexall? What's your favorite?
Superman. I've been a diehard Superman fan. I'll tell you, when I was a kid, I used to build phone booths out of hamper boxes so I could run in and get changed into my Superman outfit and run around.
Well, we'll see if you're Superman tonight against Soda.
Yeah, leave your kryptonite at home.
Well, there might just be some kryptonite in the building tonight as Campbell was pulled for the third straight game, giving up 4 goals on 4 shots. Fans are getting their first chance to see Curtis Pallador, who's made 9 saves off 11 shots. At the half, it's the Rush 8, the Sting 6. Coming up, we'll go back down to Rexall Place and join Jason Greger and John Maurice for the second half. You're listening to Edmonton Rush Lacrosse on the Team 1260 Edmonton Sports Radio.
Stick around for more Edmonton Rush Lacrosse on Edmonton Sports Radio. Team 1260.
You're out of your mind. What's your point?
You'll have a point. An idiotic one, but a point.
Listen, sister, if I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
Weekday mornings from 6 till 10. Call 426-TEAM and make your point with Bryn Griffiths and Jake Daniels.
You want to get to the point, mister. Now, what is it? What are you trying to tell us?
More on sports. On the voice of the fans.
I'm sure there's a point to all of this.
Edmonton Sports Radio. Team 1260.
If you're not front row at every Oilers game, the next best place to be is the Rec Room at Gateway Entertainment Center. With over 15 TVs, you won't miss a second of the action. If hockey's not your thing, entertain yourself with darts, pool tables, virtual golf, and tons of arcade games. And check out Gateway's Comedy Factory, featuring comedians from all over North America. You can even book the Comedy Factory for private parties of up to 200 people. The Rec Room and the Comedy Factory at Gateway Entertainment Center, a mecca of entertainment. Gateway Boulevard and 34th Ave.
Most auto body repair shops are just that. Auto body repair and nothing else. Heck, they won't even look under the hood. Not at Chris's Auto Body. If you've got an auto body problem, they can fix it. And if you've got a mechanical problem, they can fix that too. Consider it the best of both worlds. Hey, when you've been in business for nearly 30 years, you learn a thing or two about keeping your customers happy. Edmonton's collision repair specialists are at Chris's Auto Body. Come see the renovated storefront at 125th Street just off the Yellowhead.
Tired of not achieving your fitness goals? Come into Popeye's Supplement Store today to get great advice on diet and exercise, as well as huge selections of the latest fat burners, protein powders, creatines, vitamins, and minerals that can help you fast-track your way to a new, leaner body.
Get in shape the right way. Visit Popeye's Supplement Stores today during their buy one, get one sale. Buy one item at full price and get the second same item for 20% off. With 4 locations in Edmonton, north, south, west, and downtown. At a location in St. Albert, there's always a Popeye's close by. Visit them today.
Rush Hour, baby. It's live Edmonton Rush Lacrosse on Edmonton Sports Radio. Team 1260.
Rush and the Sting. The Rush will be looking for their second home win of the year. That went right through Pat Campbell as Pallador will come in, the new goalie just acquired. Pallador gets a cheer here. Campbell obviously not happy right now. Gives up 4 goals on 4 shots. Oh, good play by McElroy to get it off the glass. They got a 3-on-1. McElroy run it in. He scores! Quinlan across the crease. They score!
2 minutes remaining.
Jamie Bowen on a great cross-floor pass from Jimmy Quinlan, and the lead is 2. Now Walter in front, Gill, they score! Chris Gill got Blaisdell napping, and the Rush are slowly battling back, and that will do it for an entertaining first 50 minutes of lacrosse. Rush trailing 5-4. Nobody elects to spin around high, Wade shoots, scores! Dan Stroop, he rebounds, Secor, what a save, Pallador! And McElroy with the rebound, quickly outlets it to center. Here come the Rush. Williams to Hillier, shoots, he scores! Now Glaves with a 2-on-1, walking it all alone, he scores! Rory Glaves looking like a sniper, and the Rush leads 7-6. Stroop to Quinlan, he shoots, scores! With .04 seconds remaining. An entertaining first half. The Rush lead by 2.
Will declare co-champions.
Welcome back to Rexall Place in Edmonton. Jason Gregor alongside John Maurice. Almost a story of 2 quarters, really, John. The Arizona Sting got off to a great start. 4 goals in the first 4 minutes. Pat Campbell got the hook. Curtis Pallador, who was acquired earlier this week from the New York Titans, comes in, plays solid. The Rush slowly start to wake up and now have themselves a 2-goal lead at the half. Arizona not happy with what happened in the last 2 minutes as far as the penalty and then the loose ball awarded to the Edmonton Rush that allowed Jimmy Quinlan to score with 0.04 seconds remaining in that first half to give the Rush the 2-goal lead. We'll see how that affects both teams. The Rush not really used to being in this position, John, let's be honest. We'll see how they can play with the lead.
Yeah, it's going to be a real test for them, especially going into the second half, because Arizona's not going to roll over and die. This is an experienced club, very composed club as well. And you know what? They're going to come out on fire. So right now, here will be the biggest test for the Edmonton Rush this season.
No surprise, Dan Dawson, 2 goals, 2 assists in that first half for the Sting. But what is shocking, Arizona, 16 shots in the first half. They only had 6 in the second quarter. In Lacrosse, 6 shots, that's almost unheard of.
That's disgusting.
And their offense just was not going very well. The Rush, they have 23 shots of their own, which is still fairly low.
That's low.
It's still low. I think, Paul Day says that he needs 55 shots ideally. And the Rush, the thing is, I can't wait to find the stats because they couldn't get them to us yet. Shots off goal, that's what it is. The Rush have 13 on, 23 on goal. They have 13 off.